once you felt you could start over new was the same that you realized the stories were true. You opened your eyes and the world you could see wasn't dim, it was brighter, you'd have to agree. Oh, now your fears are gone, they were buried with the dawn. And oh, now you feel alive for the very first time. Oh, now your fears are gone, they were buried with the dawn. And oh, now you feel alive for the first time. Not hold me yet, not hold me yet. No, you're not hold me yet. No, not hold, but you finally found the way.
Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning, and it's show week. There are a lot of affectionate names for show week, so if you know, you know. But this morning, the house was a mess. The weekend was chaotic. I put some clips in of the hotel room that Gregory and I stayed in on Saturday night, and we got, a night at home but away. It was a nice weekend. We were really productive. You guys saw my video update of what I did to the nursery. I'm in line at Starbucks, by the way, so totally safe. Weekend was great, just long, draining, tiring. Last night we were at Loden for the show, getting stuff taken care of and figured out until like 10:30 or so, 10:45, something like that. We picked up Gabriel and we went home. We put him to bed and we went to sleep. It was a night. And the house was utterly destroyed. So I started a load of dishes this morning, started doing some tidying because the living, getting the upstairs in kind of more of a livable shape and getting the kitchen to be in a cookable, safe enough to cook. Anyway, I've got another load of dishes to do when we get back home, but we're picking up some drinks, and I have a Target order that'll hopefully be done by the time that we get these drinks and get over there. Hopefully. Yeah, it is the start to the week. You know. If you've ever done theater, you know. But it should be a really exciting night. I do have an appointment tonight, and I have to film a video. Yeah, drive. Oh, a car. Yes, you're right. There are lots of cars. Just film a video, and then I've got a doctor's appointment tonight because we're 34 weeks. Yeah. So we're still waiting on the Target pickup order. But I think that I'm going to try and create a grocery list, and we're going to drink our coffee. I got extra chocolate shavings of my peppermint mocha. I'm so excited. Alright, sorry about cars in the background. It's Tuesday morning. It has been it was a week last week. But last night I finished recording my 35-week update. I'm working on editing my 34-week update so I can put the 35-week up and all that stuff. It is snowing heavily right now. It's kind of like a little bit smaller snow globe snow. We have practice tonight. Yesterday we had the whole day at home, which we haven't done in a while. It was nice. Long, but nice. I have a bunch of crafts and projects and things to start getting done after this week. And I'm pretty excited about it because it gives me something to do while also being at home and not doing anything. And it's not exclusively my work, so that helps. Like I said, we have practice tonight. I think we're going to bring Gabriel so he can check out the stage because we're not doing anything too intense. And we're really just working on details and refreshing stuff. It's been 2 days off, and we just want to make sure that the cast and crew are where they want to be, where they need to be, make sure that they're not feeling like they could use more help. Then they get another day off, and then they have a show. They actually have 3 shows, then the weekend is over. We want to bring Gabriel because we want him to be with us tonight, and we're not doing anything really intense, so I should be able to hold him whenever he wants to be held. So, it should be fun. It should be a really fun time. Besides that, it's just kind of gonna be a chill day. I totally forgot, you guys. A couple of days ago, when Gregory got paid, we were paying off our bills, and we have reached our debt-free goal for this year. Party! And then some. So initially, our debt-free goal was like to pay off all of our debt minus our car. And then we had a goal to buy a house, but we assumed that we would use a first-time home buyer's loan and have zero down for it, so we weren't really planning on like having extra savings for that, if that makes sense. However, what ended up happening this year, especially so far, is that we have paid off all of our debt and half the car. So slightly more than we anticipated. And I say slightly because like when you look at the collective numbers for the year, like it's not a huge amount more, but was a very good amount of money that we didn't think we'd have. So like paid off. So it's a good amount more. We also have a decent sized down payment for a house. So we did like 1.5 times what we thought we would do in terms of paying off debt this year. Which I am not trying to like gloat or brag or anything like that. I am just very proud of us and how hard my husband has worked and how hard we have worked to save and stay on budget and all that kind of stuff. So it has been honestly a miracle for us. We are one more goal down, which is amazing. One other thing that I think I'm going to change on my goal list is because we are not buying a house this year, it's not happening. But I think I'm going to change it to a house down payment because although that wasn't the original goal this year, I still want to acknowledge that we did something toward that goal. And goals can change, you know, they modulate. We've talked about this before. In 2020, when I did this for the first time, obviously a bunch of goals changed because it was 2020 and everything changed. But I think it's only fair to say that the goal changed, and the goal changed to having a down payment, which we have. So I think I'm going to change that goal, and when you see the November update, I'll mention it again. But also, you're gonna see it reflected in the YouTube in the like description box below all the videos. Both of those goals will say done, which I'm so excited about. Last night I had a dream that I had the baby, and it was on Christmas Eve. So we had the baby. I think we went in after like 8. It was like 9 o'clock. So we went into the birth center. And then we had the baby like right before midnight on Christmas Eve. Or Christmas morning? I don't know. And then we got home at like 3. But because I didn't want Gabriel to have to spend Christmas morning without his parents, we went and stayed at my parents' house, and my mom and my cousin put the baby, I nursed the baby, and then they put the baby to bed. And then my mom got up the one time the baby got up for a diaper change in the middle of the night and changed baby for us. Kicker was, we didn't find out if it was a boy or a girl because of all the excitement of it having been Christmas Eve and the craziness of all of that. And so we forgot to see if what the gender was. We didn't look for some reason. And somehow that just slipped by because apparently my brain's thinking about this. Is paranoid that someone else is gonna just ruin it for me. I don't know. My mom was the only one who knew if it was a boy or a girl. And I'm just gonna tell you, it was a boy in my dream, right? So we were all woke up the next morning. Because like I said, my mom got up with him the one time that he needed a diaper change, and he went back to bed, so she just put him back down. And she let me and Gregory sleep. And then when we all woke up the next morning, no one except my mom knew, so I was like, oh wait, let me go grab these onesies, I'll change them, and then I'll show you the outfit, whatever. And I was so upset because my dad is just oh no, I'll change the diaper, and I was like, absolutely not, I just told you not to do that. And then he was like, oh, and I'm like, really? So then from like the bottom of the staircase, because my parents have like a split level, I was at the bottom of the staircase and I had to figure out from like what they were saying if it was a boy or a girl, and I was just so upset. But I woke up infuriated. So that's not gonna happen. So I don't even have to worry about it, but it was funny. Our show last night went really well. I am confident that our show tonight will go even better. We had a couple of like mishaps. There was a bat again, which if I haven't told the bat story, let me know and I would be glad to share. I need to go take all my vitamins and get breakfast for myself. I just realized I also need to pick up a couple of things. I will be back shortly and we'll chat. Okay, I am wrapping Christmas presents and we're watching Rise of the Guardians. But that's gonna about wrap up today's video. So I will see you next time.
Love, Genevieve.